retarded and he thinks he's smart.
Hmm.
He thinks he's so smart. He's not smart. He's not out Heyman. He swears like he's out Heyman, bro.
After a sharp turn of events, he swears as though he's out of it, even though he thinks he's so smart that he's not smart and isn't Al Hin. Finally, Devin Haney filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia for unjust enrichment and fraud violence. Devin Haney is suing me for hurting his feelings, which aggravates me even more. Yes, I'm not sure that I really comprehend that LW is essentially going to sue you for unspecified missed wages or financial losses. I'm not sure, maybe I'm confused. Bill Haney, Devin Haney's father and trainer, expressed his dissatisfaction after Devin and Ryan Garcia's fight. Bill highlighted how, in spite of the controversy and harm caused by Garcia's conduct, Oscar De La Hoya's marketing organization, Golden Boy Promotions, received financial rewards. For the bout between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions were given a $1 million payout for damages. I pose one issue is why would Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions deserve $1 million in damages? What harms did they cause? William Haney persisted in venting his annoyance, disclosing that Devin Haney and his promotions are currently suing Ryan Garcia. Bill also brought up the fact that Bob Arum, the promoter of the Hall of Fame, had publicly criticized him for speaking out against their camp for that Devin Haney promotion. Bill and I are grateful to Devin Haney for stepping up and enabling us to carry out our duties with Devin Haney Promotions and sue the entire company. With that said, the suit stands. I find it offensive that you, an attorney, would suggest that fighters refrain from suing. After all, have you not already been sued? Welcome to boxing in the Devin Haney era. Marvin Hagler, Terrence Crawford, and Ryan Garcia. On April 20th, 2024, Ryan Garcia shocked everyone by defeating Devin Haney by majority decision at the Barclays Center in New York City. The scorecard showed that Garcia was ahead 112, 112, 115, 109, and 114, 110. But controversy broke out when Garcia tested positive for the banned substance Osteran in Veda's pre-fight and post-fight drug tests. Devin Haney then sued Garcia, claiming that he had committed battery fraud and unjust enrichment. Golden Boy endorsements. The complaint also included Garcia's promoter, Bill Haney, who claimed to have been insulted by Arum's comments regarding the legal chaos in the boxing community. Top-rank CEO Bob Arum expressed his disapproval of fighters suing each other over disagreements. Arum, a seasoned boxing promoter, stressed that fighters should resolve their conflicts in the ring rather than through legal action, believing that the sport itself is the proper venue for resolving such issues. He added, "I don't want to talk about it. Fighters should just fight in the ring and not sue one another." Respected boxing commentator Greg Hackett offered his thoughts on the current situation involving Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. He noted the important role that Haney's father, Bill Haney, has played in his son's career and emphasized that Bill has consistently made wise decisions to mentor his son both inside and outside the ring. "I think this is another great decision," Hackett said of Bill's father. "I would like to really hurt Ryan Garcia. But in the business and financial worlds, they always say you got to hit him where hurt, which is the bank." Greg Hackett continued his perspective by acknowledging that while he personally wouldn't take the same legal route as the Haney, he understands their reasoning from a business standpoint. Nevertheless, he recognized the strategy behind targeting someone's financial stability as an effective method in the business world. "Would I do it because I am a different type of person and didn't grow up with the same guidance as a Devin Haney?" You get the idea. Greg Hackett began by acknowledging that he understood Devin Haney's and his team's decision to sue Ryan Garcia. Hackett stressed that Garcia did wrong, and Haney's team probably wants to make sure Garcia truly realizes the seriousness of his actions. From Hackett's perspective, this lawsuit appears to be their way of making sure Garcia realizes that his actions were unacceptable. He said, "I can see Devin doing that because not only what he did wasn't right, but we really want to make him pay for it." Hackett considered the ambiguity of the situation and pointed out that, although pursuing legal action might seem like the proper course of action, it might also be something the Haney team felt was the right move to prevent similar incidents in the future. Hackett remained impartial, recommending that time would tell the outcome and the reasons behind their choice. He added that, although it shouldn't happen again, you never know. After Ryan Garcia tested positive for the performance-enhancing drug ostarine, the New York State Athletic Commission reversed Garcia's majority decision victory over Devin Haney. This change in the outcome to a no contest preserved Haney's perfect record. Garcia will forfeit his $1.1 million purse to Golden Boy Promotions, serve a minimum 1-year suspension beginning on the fight date of April 20, and pay a $10,000 fee to the commission. Boxing journalist Dan Rafael initially broke the story of the settlement between Garcia's legal team and the NYACA in an ESPN statement. Haney expressed his happiness with the decision, saying, "The facts are the facts, and I wasn't on an even playing field." Justice stressed the value of fair play and his intention to promote honest competition in boxing. In retrospect, looking back, do you think you missed some opportunities in the negotiation? Yeah, I definitely think that we missed a lot of things in negotiating, but me and my pops, we negotiated that fight. It wasn't anybody else despite the hurdles. Devin Haney reflected on the negotiation process of his fight and acknowledged that certain aspects were overlooked during the discussions. He openly admitted that there were things they could have handled better. While they secured a larger portion of the financial split, they overlooked other important aspects. This taught them valuable lessons that they will carry forward in future negotiations. Devin Haney continued his reflection on the negotiation process, explaining that the experience was part of the growing pains in his career. It's simply a part of the growing pains, we took more money to pie in terms of things we missed out on. But we also, lost out on some very valuable lessons that we learned. The boxing community and Haney's team had high expectations for the success of the fight, but Haney and others saw that Garcia looked different this time around, both in his performance and demeanor leading up to their fight. I think that everybody thought that the fight was going to be huge, and we thought the numbers were going to go through the roof, and we seen Ryan. Do we seen a different, Haney said. Ryan Garcia then showed us how Haney remembered how Eddie Hearn explained the unexpected performance and lackluster outcomes following the tank battle. Although Garcia knocked Haney down 3 times during their bout, his weight of 3.2 pounds over the division limit disqualified him from winning Haney's WBC super lightweight title. As a result, the fight was downgraded to a non-title bout. Haney clarified that Hearn did not discuss his thoughts on what might have gone wrong until after the fight had ended, emphasizing the unexpected turn of events and adding that it was just a totally different. The whole world was thrown off by it. At that point, Eddie Hearn expressed his opinions on the topic of performance-enhancing drugs in boxing. Hearn said, "I think this is actually a good thing to deter fighters. Got a year's ban by the time you have 6 months off, and a little break you're going back into camp." He brought up Ryan Garcia's situation to highlight the possibility that current penalties for fighters caught using steroids may not be harsh enough to discourage them from cheating. Eddie Hearn further on his ideas, saying that although a 1-year suspension for using performance-enhancing drugs might not be a severe enough punishment, the financial ramifications of possible legal action could function as a far more powerful deterrent. Hearn stated that doping-related